G'day everybody. Hope you really enjoyed that time-lapse video. So some of you know that I love being out there in the bush and hiking and camping and doing some multi-day walks, which has been impossible this year. Yeah, really miss being out there, especially Tasmania. Love Tasmania. In fact, we were booked in for a hike to do the walls of Jerusalem back in March, which we postponed to November because of coronavirus, and now yeah, we can't fly out or go anywhere out of Victoria anyway. So we're booked in for a hike towards the end of November for Wilson's Prom, which is regional Victoria. So we'll see whether we can actually escape metropolitan Melbourne, I guess. So in the meantime, myself and some of my hiking buddies, we've sort of been mucking around with how can we improve our equipment. So what you've just seen me do is, so I've set up my Big Sky Revolution tent, which is a 2-man tent, which weighs about, the pack weight is about I think it's about 1.6 kilos, which is pretty light for a 2-man tent. And it's got titanium pegs and so forth. And what I've done is I've invested in a Cedar Summit rain poncho, which is really quite handy because it goes over your backpack as well. So you don't have to carry a raincoat for that matter, as well as a bag cover. And in fact, you might not even need rain pants because it kind of goes, for me anyway, because I'm about 1.8 meters tall. It goes just below my knees, and if I'm wearing gaiters, it sort of covers everything, which is great. So what it does as well, as you can probably see, is it can double it as an additional tarp or an emergency tarp, or in this case, if I'm setting up my tent, it kind of provides an additional space. So if it's raining, you know, and we're kind of looking to cook, obviously outside of the tent, this is really good. So let me sort of show you around a little bit. So as you can see, it's got these clips that kind of clip together so that, you know, it doesn't flap around too much. It's got these guy lines. In fact, there are 6 of them, which is really handy. What I've done is I've used my hiking pole, extended it as far as I can as a bit of a pivot point. And the hood, yeah, it does that. Although I can reduce that so that it kind of makes it a little bit more rainproof. Or you can, I guess, secure it against a few trees, you know, if you just want a bit of cover. So yeah, so if I then kind of extend my flaps of the tent out and somehow secure it against that, I've got a little bit more waterproof space. So this is actually the first time I've set up this poncho. I had no idea what it would look like set up as a tarp or an emergency cover. And as you can see, it does the job. So overall, setting up the tent, setting up the poncho, given that it was experimental, it probably took me well under 10 minutes. I'd say about 5 minutes. So the poncho cost me about $110. I bought it from Snowy's, which is probably the cheapest place that you can buy reasonable hiking equipment. I think normally if you go to Anaconda or MacPack, even Wild Earth, it cost, for the similar one, it cost about $145. So in my opinion, really good investment. I've had this tent now for maybe, I can't remember, 5 or 6 years, and it's still in really good nick, comparable to a lot of lightweight tents out there, it's still a very good product. Yes, so really looking forward to getting out there in the great outdoors. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.